Tonight on the fifth quarter, LSU takes down Auburn in a crowd-fueled victory.
A look into star gymnast Haley Bryant.
A behind-the-scenes look at the Tiger Girls.
Get ready, the fifth quarter kicks off right now.
Good evening and welcome to the fifth quarter. I'm Nick Lopez.
And I'm Madelyn Frentress. We start tonight by sending our thoughts and prayers out to Southern University's football safeties coach Sean Wallace as the university announced that he has been diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer.
Even though LSU and Southern share the same cities, we can all unite behind Wallace's fight. But now, Madelyn, for some more lighthearted news, let's switch gears and go to LSU's matchup against Auburn this past weekend.
Yeah, Nick, I know Death Valley is always loud, but Saturday night's Tiger-on-Tiger matchup was just different. LSU fans were so loud in the beginning of the game, and the noise proved to be too much for Auburn to overcome.
With a sold-out stadium, it was an abysmal first drive for Auburn. There was clear miscommunication between quarterback Peyton Thorne and the offensive line because they could not hear one another. With a false start penalty and a fumble, they were off to a rocky start.
The fans is everything to us. The fans give us more energy. We built out that and we just go out there and play.
The LSU offense was also having trouble hearing each other over the fans. Head coach Brian Kelly said he and the other coaches were even forced to switch to nonverbal signals to call plays.
But it was even loud at home that we had to switch to nonverbal. There was such a crowd here tonight that we were in a verbal cadence where our center and offensive line couldn't hear us, and that's unusual.
After making some adjustments, however, the Bayou Bengals were on a roll. Quarterback Jaden Daniels threw for 325 yards and 3 touchdowns, and running backs Logan Diggs, John Emery, and Josh Williams all had touchdowns of their own.
Yeah, I'll just say everybody put in the work in the off season. Like I said, the work that you put in the dark, that's what you work so hard for it to shine on Saturdays. So, I mean, I'm proud of the guys and how they worked this all season and how they work, and they continue to work now.
And hopefully for the purple and gold, their fans will keep up the energy for this week's matchup against Army. Sticking to LSU football, Jaden Daniels has been elite all season long as he looks to continue his Heisman campaign, and head coach Brian Kelly has taken notice.
Again, Jaden Daniels has been amazing in terms of what he's doing. I think everybody knows that, leads the nation in total offense, passing efficiency. I think the offense in itself and what they're doing, 6 consecutive games of over 500 yards. So 2019 is still, a trendsetter because it led to a national championship, and rightfully so. I mean, those were great players, but you should not take this for granted. This is pretty remarkable stuff.
From Saturday nights in Death Valley to Nationals in Disney, the LSU Tiger Girls do it all. Sports reporter Olivia Draughty has the story.
The LSU Tiger Girls are known for their excitement and spirit on the sidelines of LSU athletic events and for their 2022 National Championship. I spoke to Coach Candace Hale and 4 of her dancers about what it takes to keep this team running year-round.
So I love to say that this is a year-round sport. We don't ever really get a break, even though we have summers off. It's kind of like I said, we love to keep each other accountable. We love to keep pushing each other.
Start off the year, it kind of compartmentalizes into everything. So we start off in the year doing all of football, and game day translates into everything. So we do game day at Nationals now. We do basketball, game day at baseball. So that material pretty much stays the same. And then at Nationals, we start Nationals pretty much right now. So if it's kind of overlapping, we kind of do practices by days. So like Monday and Friday are like our game day days. And then Wednesdays, strictly Nationals. And then Thursdays is we go to football ops and practice in there.
Head coach Candace Hale cited a different reason for the team's success other than their tight schedule, and that is their bond as a family.
We try to incorporate just making the freshmen or whoever is new feel extremely comfortable from the beginning, because I think confidence is key there. So once you feel confident in your environment, then the bonds are going to happen. So I think once they feel like they know the traditions and they feel welcome, that all of that kind of goes into play.
team community is a really important thing to us all. And so really just building that relationship as a team, and that's really something we're also trying to focus on this year, is because if you go on stage and you're not a team, then you're not going to put the best product out on the floor. So we've really focused on community, especially this year.
The Tiger Girls will compete for another national championship this upcoming January. But until then, you can catch them on the sidelines of almost any athletic event at LSU.
Thanks, Olivia. You can see the Tiger Girls perform on the sidelines at LSU football, basketball, gymnastics, baseball, and of course, their national competition in January. After the break, Pamela Brands and Abby Hamrock join the set with this week's top matchups. Don't go anywhere. The fifth quarter is just starting.
Well, it's that time of the week again. Me and my fellow sports reporter Abby Hamrock will give our top 3 matchups for this Saturday. So starting off strong, we got Penn State and Ohio State.
So it's a noon kickoff. It's a Big Ten matchup, so obviously it's going to be a big game. I think Penn State's edge rushers, they really make up for majority of the sacks on the team. So I think Ohio State really needs to protect their quarterback to get the offense going. What do you think about that?
Yeah, Penn State has the #1 defense in the country, so we'll see if the #3 team in the country can handle that. Next, we have Tennessee and Bama. I'll let Abby take this one.
So everyone remembers the Tennessee-Bama game from last year. I know a few goalposts were stolen. So I think just a few. I think Bama really has a redemption arc this year. They're predicted to win. I think their quarterback is really, things are clicking, all the cylinders are running. So I think Tennessee, it's going to be a hard game. It's going to obviously an SEC matchup, so it's going to be tough. So I think all eyes should be on this game. What do you think?
Yeah, Jalen Milroe really established himself after he got benched earlier this season, and I think that's what's going to make this game so exciting. And so next, we have our last one, Duke and Florida. Now, Florida State has been, I think, 21-0 all-time versus the Blue Devils.
Yeah, never lost against Duke. So I think the ACC, they're really the underdog conference this year, where they have stars like Louisville. So I think that Jordan Travis is really making a case for the Heisman, so I think Florida State's going to take this one from Duke like they have in the past. What do you think?
Yeah, this could be a make or break for the Florida State team. I think for the college playoffs, this is a very big determination for that. Now, we are at the midway point for this football season, which only means these games are going to get even better. So next week, we will have a special edition of the top 3 matchup. So we'll see y'all next week.
LSU has a star in every sport. From football to basketball, there has always been one athlete making history. LSU Gymnastics has one gymnast who started setting records her freshman year and is close to setting another.
The LSU gymnastics team is known for their roster of well-renowned stars, but there is one star who is known for her record-breaking numbers. LSU gymnast Haley Bryant is one of the many successful athletes to step foot on campus. Currently, Bryant is the school's all-time perfect 10 leader, as well as the only gymnast at the school to score 3 10s in one meet.
It was so exciting just to get those 3 10s, but I was just super proud that I did it for my team because I want to do my best gymnastics for them, like I said before, and just giving everything to LSU because this school has meant everything, and I've had so many amazing opportunities here and just kind of giving back to them.
Bryant is also known as the second LSU gymnast to win an NCAA championship as a freshman. Furthermore, the gymnast has managed to reach a career high of perfect 10s in all events except beams. And although Bryant has a more modest approach about her career, her coach believes she deserves more attention.
She averaged 9.92 across all 4 events all year long. I mean, just incredibly ridiculous sort of Tiger Woods or Michael Jordan type statistics that I'm not sure got fully appreciated by the people that were reporting on us all year.
But Bryant remains humble regardless of who's watching. As Bryant approaches what could be her last season, she says she will continue to stay her true self, doing what she always has.
I think just to do my best gymnastics for this team and do what I do every single day in the gym, because I know if I work hard and can get all my skills done in here, it's going to transfer over to the competition floor. So I really don't have too many goals yet other than just doing my normal gymnastics and contributing to this team in whichever way they need me.
For Tiger TV Sports, I'm Malaysia Washington.
The LSU gymnastics team will begin their season in January 2024, but for now, the team's main focus is to perfect their craft. When we get back, both of our Davids join the set with their brand new segment. Don't go anywhere, we still have more to come.
Welcome back to the show. I'm David Hamilton.
And I'm David Bartholomew.
This is David's D-List, where we rank the worst 5 plays of the week. The list is fluid, and we welcome anyone to share their list with us or what they want us to add. Kicking off the list.
Kicking off the list at number 5, we got the Broncos versus the Chiefs this past Thursday. It was a tough game offensively, I'd say, for both teams, but they're able to pull out something with the Chiefs with Travis Kelce, 9 receptions, 124 yards. What you think, David?
I think it was a great game overall when you look at it. Well, hold on, let's look at this right here. Russell Wilson tries to run off on 3rd and 2nd, didn't go nowhere. What do you think about that play?
The defense really held their own right there, made sure he couldn't get anything. And Russell Wilson's kind of been in that same predicament for the entire season. I don't think anything's going to change.
At number 4, we have the New York Giants taking on the Bills. I'm sorry we had to add this to the list, man,
I wish we didn't
but it
have
had
to
to be
talk about
done.
This one, man. As a Giants fan, this one hurts a lot. Tyrod came in, and he did play a good game, but I think this is one of the more boneheaded moves he had the game. I mean, adjusting to a run play on the goal line, it just wasn't the right move.
What could you think would be the thought was the decision behind going for that instead of the field goal? That doesn't make no sense.
He got chewed out right after this, and I mean, it was a good attempt by the running back, by Saquon, to try to get in there, but it wasn't good.
It had to be added to the list. At number 3, we have Arkansas and Alabama.
Oh, yeah, it's always a good matchup between those two. KJ Jefferson and Jalen Milroe, both good quarterbacks around the same caliber. We can see right here, snap the ball, drop back. Boom, a lot of pressure coming in. And you expect to get a tackle right there, but wow.
He said, get off me, boy. Look at him. Look at him. He got it out. That's crazy.
And they convert for a first down. I mean, it's not good when that happens. They're going to have to do some wrap-up drills in practice.
Yeah, look at this again. Look at this again. Wow. Number 2, we have the Saints and the Texans. C.J. Stroud threw his first career interception right here. Look at this. Boom, right there. But it didn't take too long before the Texans got the ball right back.
Oh, Liz, you know they're the New Orleans Aints, not the Saints. When you get one thing, it goes bad really quick. Gets the ball, recovers, but he plays defense and he lets go of it. Shows the defensive side. I mean,
just look at it in slow motion. That was a nice defensive play by an offensive player. That was great. That was great.
Oh, yeah.
And at number 1,
we have Miami upset loss to Georgia Tech. This one was a really close game the whole way, but in the 4th quarter, you're losing with less than 30 seconds on the clock. I know that one has had to have hurt a lot. I think we had some technical difficulties on that one, but just no worry. That's all we have for this week's D-List. Don't forget to submit any admissions for our next D-List. Back to you guys at the desk.
So that's all we have for tonight. Make sure to follow our socials and visit our website at tigertv.tv for updates on all things LSU sports. For Tiger TV, I'm Nick Lopez.
And I'm Madelyn Frentress. Thanks for watching and have a great night.